Hello, Adam. Here we go. The application that I use for this is called Quality Takeoff 2013. Double click it. It's gonna come up and so I can. Well, we're gonna start from scratch. We could open a project that I've already done. I can also, well, in this case, we're gonna go with new project. We can use the path where we have it right now. I have it set to it so that it automatically saves my stuff on in the Dropbox under measure takeoffs. But well, you could let's for just for this, we're gonna save it on the desktop. Once you do that, it's automatically gonna give you the same location every time you do a takeoff. So when this screen pops up, you just set the name of the that you're gonna put on there. This one we're gonna name it CVS Colorado Springs. Click next. Don't do anything on the specified settings. It's already imperial US dollars. The thing is, we're not gonna mess with any of that. We're not gonna use any of that. So in this one, you just click next. Select category. We're not gonna select any. So we're just this is the other important one. The first one is where you set the title. On this one, we're gonna add the drawings. The, in this case, I would have current projects, proposals. I don't have it anymore because I'm using Dropbox. So where we go? So I use Dropbox proposals. Double click on it. Where's actually is right now? Since I've already have it under current projects. I'm working on that project. So let's pretend it was in proposals. Double click on that. Double click on the plans folder. And I don't know why I have embeds there, but let's pretend plan building plans bit set. Let's pretend it was on plans. Normally that's where I have it. So do you double click on it? It adds it, and you will click finish. There's importing them to the application. It don't take long, maybe 20-30 seconds. So bear with me. Two things that you really have to remember when you're doing takeoffs is you're really just measuring area. Area is like back in elementary or middle school. What was it? Height, height times width. That gives you if a wall is 10 foot high by 10 foot wide, 10 times 10 is 100. So technically you have 100 square feet. And the other is linear feet. That's to measure in straight lines. Those are the only two things, the only things that you really have to remember. Everything else, you guys see it right there. Okay, this one's gonna start uh, from from the beginning. On here, you can see that I have takeoffs and documents, but sometimes you don't have neither one of them. A lot of times when it comes up, this is the screen that you're gonna see, and so you don't get lost. Remember, you click on Windows, Documents. That's to show the documents that we just uploaded, and you also want to check Takeoff because that's where you're gonna do your measuring. In this case, I normally go and rename all of the pages. I right click, uh, put the name that you see at the bottom right hand corner. This case is cover sheet. I keep on going down. You need to remember to always keep the architectural plans and the structural plans. I'll explain a bit more later. On this one, since I don't need the merchandise plan, I delete it. I don't check on here where it automatically does it because in the future you're gonna uh, maybe delete a page by accident. So I always make sure it asks if I want to delete it. It's a lot more work, but you have you don't have to worry about having an accident on there, deleting a page by accident. I'm not gonna need the code information. The most important pages or the floor plan and the elevations and also the wall sections. I'll explain that further later. Delete that one. Uh, accessible counter. I don't need it. Let's see. Floor plan. Up here, you click and you always choose this one. This one, you can zoom in. I don't use it. This is the one I use. You click on that one and you can see a little like a little, so you can do like little square. Say I want to get this corner right here. I will place it at the lowest bottom, left click and hold it and then move the mouse while holding the left, and see that section that's highlighted. Once I release the left click button, it's gonna zoom in into that area. Let's say I want to zoom in just this little bitty area here. Left click, hold it, select the section. I can go any which way by moving the mouse. So I just want that section. Release the left click, and it's even you can go even more. So I just want that. To get out of that zoom, you put it what's that called? Your cursor there, and double click it, double left click it, and it's gonna pull you out. So I want this. I want to look at this section again. Again, I'm sorry. Left click, hold it down, zoom. I mean, highlight just the section that you want. Then release your left button, and there it goes. You're gonna need it a lot uh, because like on this one, on this the wall runs all the way here, which is behind the column, and you don't see that on the elevations. The elevations, I'll get to that in a minute, but let me right click on this, rename, click, name it A1. Right above A1, you're gonna see floor plan, so I'll name floor plan. This is so when you're working, you can go back and forth pretty easy. Hit enter, and it's already recorded. Click on the next page. You're gonna have to go through every single page on here. This one is not so bad because I believe it only has the architectural. That's what the A stands for. A1.1 in reality what it means architectural A1.1. Um, this one's I don't do too much of on the name. I just name it A1.1, and that's in case I need to go back in there and go to the next one. Roof plan. Limit record will be stopped automatically in 20 seconds. Okay, apparently this is about to reach its limit. So stop sharing.